Good morning. Happy Saturday.
I'm making food. I decided I'd start the vlog because because Jessie does this thing where she's like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to be vlogging. So what she really means by that is, Ben, help me. Here I am, helping her while she gets ready.
Ivy Elizabeth is down for her morning nap. She slept through the night.
A couple times she's done this, because she did it the night before also. She like still moves around a bunch in the middle of the night, and so it kind of wakes Jessie up, and Jessie like reaches over into the bassinet, and that's like enough to chill her out. And she's been rolling onto her side and sleeping that way. Literally 9 hours, because I put her down at 9:25 last night, and she got up at 6:25 this morning. She's like very much in the middle of this leap that she's going through, being 3.5 months old. It'd be interesting to see if she starts like consistently sleeping through the night. I told Jessie it's like bittersweet. There's part of me that is like, wow, that's really nice, because I'm the one that does the nighttime feed, but also I'm like, oh, I'll kind of miss that if that goes away. It's just like a really, like you just learn to love it.
Hello, I was just putting on makeup while Ben was chatting with you, but all my hair was falling out. So he's making me a egg burrito, and then I need to go to the coffee shop. Of course, every night before I go, I'm like, I'm gonna be there at 9, and then it doesn't happen. I just like woke up this morning late because I was tired, and then, well, it wasn't late, I woke up at 7:30, so that's not late. I meant to like go shower and pump right away, but I heard Ivy and Ben playing, so I went and sat with them instead, which I think is more important. And really, I don't even have a ton of work to do today. I'm gonna get a blog done and then maybe get ahead on a couple of blogs. One of the things I need to do is edit a video, but I need to do that on my desktop here, not there anyway. But the coffee shop does get fairly busy on the weekends. So, did you open the garage door?
Yeah.
So our garage is like attached to the house, and it's right under our bedroom, which is where Ivy's crib is right now. Anytime we're gonna leave or something, I'm like, we should probably put that down so that she doesn't wake up.
Yeah, that was a good call on your part.
I wanted to vlog this weekend. I mentioned it in the previous vlog because we're supposed to get started on some move stuff this weekend.
Yeah, just revisited my to-do list this morning.
I don't know that we'll get this all done this weekend. We have a whole bunch of stuff in the garage that needs to go to Goodwill. One of the other things we want to do is like set the garage up for success, so that the garage, once it gets closer to the move, not right now, but closer to the move, it can be like a storage spot, and like, yeah,
basically a staging area.
Yeah.
Plan is every week to basically more or less go room by room. We may not stick to that strictly, but that's kind of the idea, is go room by room. If you can get the garage set up in such a way that we can just go in there and pile boxes in a very like orderly manner, it will just make the process very efficient.
We want to list a few things for Facebook Marketplace, so I think you were gonna at least get started with like taking photos of that stuff.
Yeah.
The start of a move, all the fun stuff. I was telling Ben this before, like, I'm glad we found the place early, but at the same time, it's just like, now we have to wait 2 months, and so like, or had to wait 2 months, and it's just this weird waiting period with moving where you don't want to pack like all of your stuff, but you don't want to unpack, or you don't want to like leave all of it until the end. When we moved from Wheaton, my mom came a couple of weeks before we moved, and she packed like a bunch of stuff for us, but then we really didn't pack anything else, so we were like packing and cleaning the day and a half before we left, and Ben ended up getting sick. Of course, at that time, I feel like that's just like a thing that bodies do. They're like, oh, you left everything till the last minute. So we're trying to combat that as much as possible. We're just trying to be smart about it. I'm gonna head to the coffee shop. Ben's gonna hang out here. Ivy is on her side, of course.
Oh yeah, she just rolled because I looked a second ago.
I know. It is like 11:25, I think. I've been at the coffee shop now for a couple of hours, maybe just 2 hours actually. First of all, downtown Wake Forest is hopping because there's an art fest today. I made myself a little makeshift Chick-fil-A because I had a couple of these leftover Chick-fil-A sauces in the fridge. This is 6 points, by the way, which is insane, but whatever. A little bit, like a tiny little side salad with like a tablespoon of the Trader Joe's vegan dill dressing, some sweet potatoes that I air fried that set off the smoke alarm per usual. And then I have these chicken breast bites from Costco. I'll show you what they look like. I am like obsessed with these and want to buy them every time we go. Yeah, so I think this whole lunch is what, like 11 points? Yeah. I don't even know if you can say I've been craving Chick-fil-A. It's just like literally the only thing near us that I like. I'm going to try to make a creamy, it's actually like a Weight Watchers influencer or something created it, but it's like a creamy pasta dinner for dinner tonight. Creamy Cajun chicken meatball pasta, gluten-free and dairy-free. I believe it will come out to 6 points for a serving. I don't know how big that serving will be. I had somebody on Lemonade ask me how I have so many points on Weight Watchers, and I'm like, I have no idea. My guess is because I'm listed as breastfeeding, you have to eat like an extra amount of calories on there. I also just got started and I'm also fairly overweight for my height, so I don't think that they like cut you down super quickly. I don't know. I'm not complaining. I'm not losing like 5 pounds a week. I'm also not hungry. So that's been helpful. Ben has a call at 2. I don't know if we're gonna go for a walk or not. He's outside right now. Little Miss Ivy is awake. Hi, BB. She got up about exactly an hour ago and I fed her, and then we played upstairs, changed a diaper. Right. And now I've got her in her little, what the heck is this thing called? Swing. Changed, unfortunately, because I actually really liked my outfit today, and for like the first time in a really long time, I put on a skirt instead of the leggings. But I'm back in some leggings and a very baggy t-shirt because something about that coffee or something about my stomach this morning. I am so bloated. I look pregnant again, even though I'm not. I talk about this in every video and I'm sorry if it's annoying you. Trust me, it's annoying me more. But I am just so tired of whatever's going on with my stomach. It's never bloated me like this bad. I don't even know if you guys can tell, but I can. The skirt was just accentuating the bloatedness, and then I don't know about you, but like once that starts, I start to get like really finicky about everything else, and I didn't like the way the shirt was fitting me and my just everything. We got a sleepy baby. We got Ivy in the little thing. I still don't know if I have her in here correctly, but see, like her.
It looks better.
But her legs, are they supposed to be out that far? She napped for a little bit on the walk that we went on.
I'm gonna go get dinner.
Yeah. So we went for a walk. She slept in the stroller, but then she woke up as soon as we transferred her to the car. And we got home and I tried to lay her down and she was not having it. She's like not happy, so she just soaked this full of drool, which is great. So I'm just holding her in this for a little bit, mostly because it helps my back, because she's fairly heavy, so having to hold her all the time is a lot. The last couple days she has been spitting up so much, like so much. It's like slightly concerning. I'm like, should she be spitting up that much? I still don't think it's like actual vomit, like puke. Sorry, this is probably not interesting to any of you non-parents out there. So I don't think we have to be concerned about it. Continue to monitor that a little bit. I like laid her down and she was just screaming. So I don't know if like her belly hurts or what. Are you looking at anything? Are you getting irritated? Yeah. I think I'm gonna feed her. Ben is going to get us dinner. We're having the same thing again. We're having sushi and I'm having sushi. He's having pizza because I just don't even know where to get food out anymore. I don't even really want sushi, which is terrible. We should be saving our money, but we didn't prep any food and we're missing an ingredient for dinner tonight. Plus, it's gonna take, I think the recipe said it would take like 40 minutes. So knowing me, it would probably take like an hour to do. That is one thing I'm excited about moving to where we are in Illinois, just because there's like more options, like quick options too, like Sweet Green and BB Bop and like Chipotle, Keto Bar, just like much closer to us than they are here. But then there's just a lot of other restaurants and stuff. But I'm gonna feed her because she's getting agitated. Good morning, happy Sunday. I'm mixing up some GI Revive for my stomach. Try to get it as mixed as possible, so I use this thing because it doesn't taste very good, but it does help my stomach usually. So it is 8:15. Ivy woke up at 6:15-ish, but she was basically she slept through the night again, so it's the third day. The time varied. I think it was 7 hours last night. It was 9 hours the night before, and 7.5 hours the night before that. She's still in the bassinet. We did try her in the crib, and I honestly didn't sleep very well because she just kept flipping to her stomach. I was freaked out by that. Plus she like was making noise because she didn't know why she was on her stomach. So in her bassinet, she can't flip to her stomach. She's too big. But I also don't want her to be uncomfortable. So, I don't know. Yesterday, I kind of like abruptly ended the vlog because it just ended up being a hard afternoon. And my stomach was just like off. And it wasn't from the food. It was off earlier in the day. And then I ate dinner and that just like started the cycle again. I was fairly sick last night, and then we were watching The Bastard Son and the Devil Himself, I believe, on Netflix. It's actually pretty good if you like fantasy type shows. Today, Ben's trying to get Ivy down for a nap. We didn't get like anything done yesterday. Goodwill doesn't open until noon, so we can't bring anything in until then. I'd like to go for a walk today because it's supposed to be really nice out. We still need to do the garage. Ben started like moving stuff around a little bit last night, but he didn't get to it. Today's gonna be possibly a fairly busy, kind of crazy day, so we'll see what we get up to. Ben actually has been making these ginger shots. I hate ginger. I hate ginger. All forms of ginger. This batch that he did is like less gingery, so I don't mind it as much, but the other ones, I still take them because I feel like they're helping. They make me feel like they're helping, you know? The unofficial plan for the day is to clean out the garage, take a walk, go to Goodwill. I need to do the laundry. Ben needs to do the floors. Those are like the most important things. If I have time, I would love to get some work done because yesterday I wasn't able to edit and I started a blog, but I'd like to finish it. Yummy. Ben did tell me that a white couch would be a bad idea, but I didn't listen. This one is overtired and cranky, aren't you? Yeah. You can probably hear it in the background, but I have laundry going. I have like clothes going right now. I'm also washing sheets, all the sheets and all the towels, which reminds me we need to bring the towels upstairs.
Green. We are home. It's lunchtime. I just finished eating. Here's who I am. Cleaning my mouth out. Ivy has not eaten yet, so she's ready. Yeah. Hey, everybody. I told her. Paying you attention, whore. Hey, get out of her face. You tell them what you want for lunch. What's your order? Milk? Is that your order? Okay. Court, get out of here. Get. I know you didn't say hi, but I'm gonna give her some space. Jesse's over here cutting stuff up. Not for your lunch though, right? You're just prepping?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get some stuff prepped so that A, it doesn't go bad, but B, we have some food for the week. Potatoes, probably gonna prep a curry and then spaghetti squash, but there's a lot going on right now.
A lot going on. I'm gonna put this down so we can get to Ivy and try to chill the chaos. Ben and I are really taking advantage of this nap time that Ivy's been in for like an hour now. It looks like it's gonna rain, but he's currently mowing the lawn. He was doing the garage, which you guys saw. I did some of the dishes. There's more, but I don't have room to put any more. I have laundry in, but I made this lentil stuff, and I've made this multiple times before, and I'll be honest, I just tried it before I put the coconut milk in, and I don't love the flavor. And this has happened on a couple recipes lately, like recipes that I used to love this stuff. And I feel like since pregnancy, I like don't like a lot of the food that I used to like anymore. I'm just trying to bring it back up to a simmer, and then that'll be done. And I think that's gonna be like lunches for the week. I think the dryer's done, so I'm gonna go switch the stuff out of the dryer and put the sheets in the dryer, and then that's the last load of laundry. It's ended up being more of like a cleaning video versus packing or anything, just because we're trying to prep everything for when we do want to pack. This was kind of like our prep to pack weekend. I just remembered that my alarm was going to go off on my phone, and I don't want to wake up the baby. Oh, another random thing. I got influenced by all the influencers on YouTube who use seed. I'm excited to try it out. I didn't start it yet today. I have taken this probiotic forever, but with all my stomach issues, as you guys know, I'm kind of just like open to trying out a new probiotic. Gonna keep going, keep on moving through. I feel like yesterday we didn't do anything and today we're doing a lot, but Ben I know is gonna be exhausted. Okay, I'm making a Cajun chicken meatball pasta for dinner and it's gluten-free and dairy-free. So I thought I'd show you guys. I'm doing, let's see, coconut milk, diced tomatoes, tomato paste, 2 garlic, an egg, zucchini. I'm not sure how much of this I'm supposed to use. I have some gluten-free pasta. I'm gonna use red lentil pasta because it has some protein. These are gonna be the meatballs and onion. Wow. And then all the spices you need are here. So I've got black pepper, cayenne, salt, paprika, onion, garlic, thyme, and oregano. So some of those will be for the actual recipe, and then I'm also making like a Cajun spice with it. We do have Cajun spice, but we don't like it that much. Hopefully it's good. I'm not a huge coconut milk fan, but it's like the only way that you can get like a creamy consistency that's dairy-free. Besides, I guess you can use other plant milks, but this is usually the one that you use. My kitchen is a mess, but I don't feel, there's no reason to clean it until I'm done, you know? But I'm feeling like my face looks like it's thinned out a lot, which is great because that's where I hold a lot of weight, and it's also like where I hold a lot of inflammation, and I just feel like my body hasn't been as inflamed lately because I've been eating gluten-free and mostly dairy-free. I am going to get this stuff started and I'll kind of show you bits and pieces along the way. Okay, very quick update. I made the Cajun seasoning. I'm feeling like, are we gonna use all of this? But anyway, there were 2 other ingredients I forgot. Green onions. Actually, I think she called for spring onions, and these aren't super great. And then parsley. Neither of these are doing super well, so we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna cut up zucchini and the onion, and then, oh, and the garlic, and then start on everything else. I'm overwhelmed already. Quick intermission. Ivy finally woke up 2.5 hours later. Hello.
You helped Mom and Dad get a lot of stuff done.
Yeah, we got so much done. Good job, baby.
Very productive.
Finished the meatballs. I did not show you them while I was doing them because that would be gross because I had to touch raw meat. Kind of a little disaster over here. Now I'm supposed to start cooking the other stuff. I'm gonna start cooking the pasta and get started on the other parts of the recipe while the meatballs bake for like 10 minutes and then they go back with everything else and cook after that. I start to get stressed when the recipes make me do more than one thing at once, so Ben came and helped. He's cutting up some onion right now.
Well, you've been working on it for a while too, so I figured I'd try to help you finish it up.
Yeah. So I've got the sauce going and the meatballs finishing cooking in there. We also did the pasta, add coconut milk, and then it'll be done. But they still have like 6 minutes to cook, so we got a little bit, right, Ivy? Finn?
Getting us nice and hungry.
Yeah. So another recipe that said it takes 40 minutes, and I've been in here for at least an hour. And it's not done yet.
Close to 1.5 hours by the time this is over.
Right. Okay, don't mind my extremely dirty stuff. Is that what you feel about it too? Yeah. Really? This is what it looks like all done. It looks pretty good. I used red lentil pasta, which is why everything is red. The only thing is the sauce isn't super thick, but that's okay.
Verdict for me, at least, is yum. It's actually quite spicy, but I like all the flavors are really good. And the spice is good as part of it. Oh, puking. Great. Ivy does this thing where she goes crazy. She like grabs the burp cloth and just like goes, ah.
I think it's good. It's not my favorite. I'm like very picky though. I feel like if the sauce was a little bit thicker, I might like it better.
I feel like for a lot of recipes, for you, you almost have to double the sauce. Like, I know you want it thicker, but I think you would like even more of the sauce itself.
I
like,
think
you're just a saucy, you're a saucy gal.
Yeah, I think the meatballs are a little dry too.
Is it 99?
98. So.
Yeah. Definitely be better with like a higher fat.
Hello, it's officially 8:40. Doing Ivy's last feed. She's super hungry today.
Yeah.
Or this evening.
It was very clear.
We just got done giving her a bath. I took a shower. Ben took a shower earlier. We're a very clean family.
Yeah.
Ivy had like a little choking incident today. I like hesitate calling it choking, even though that's what she was doing. Yeah, I mean, her face turned all red and it didn't seem like she was like breathing. I think she just like choked on some of her spit or like spit up or something. So we thankfully were able to get her to like slapped her back and stuff, and were able to get her to take a breath. And then a few minutes later she let out like a big burp, like spit up a little bit. She was like smiling and laughing within like seconds of us
afterwards,
like tapping her back. I mean, it was probably like 10 seconds max that the whole thing happened. It kind of just broke me for the rest of the evening. I've been very low energy now, very anxious. So that wasn't fun, and now I feel like I'm even more anxious with her. I'm like afraid to lay her down and not feeling too great about that. We're gonna try to read her a book over there and then put her down to sleep in a little bit. The kitchen is a mess, which I'll do as soon as Abby's done eating because I'm gonna wash her bottle. Just wanted to end off the vlog. Thank you for watching us hang out today. We had a pretty busy day. We got a lot done, don't you think?
Lots of stuff done today.
Yeah, I feel like yesterday I was like, we didn't do anything. And I was worried leaving that all to like today that it was gonna be crazy, but Ivy took like a 2.5 hour nap.
That kind of saved us.
So we were both able to like get some stuff done while she did that. She's been a little bit more active this evening.
But she's been hungry, so I think once she's satiated, she'll chill pretty quickly.
Yeah, she's pretty tired too. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the first weekend of moving. What did I call it before? Like prepping, packing. Wait, I don't remember what I called it. But one of our first moving vlogs, if you will, just trying to get the house prepped before we start packing.
I feel like.
We'll see you in the next video.
Bye-bye.